Welcome back to Theme Park Spark. Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean is a fan favorite and an absolute masterpiece of classic Imagineering. But it is also packed with incredible history, hidden details, and secrets that casual tourists sail right past. Not you, though. Not after watching this video. Today, I'm sharing 10 fascinating secrets most fans don't know.
Yay, it's worth the wait.
Including a literal, real, human skull hidden in plain sight, a secret hidden Mickey most people miss, and why so many of these pirates look exactly like Abraham Lincoln. Plus, make sure to stay tuned until the very end of the video because I'm sharing a quick line hack for this ride that will save your family a ton of time on your next trip. Because this ride doesn't even offer Lightning Lane, it's standby only.
We get row 1.
Now, let's board our boat and head down where dead men tell no tales. First, up on our right is the gorgeous Blue Bayou restaurant. If you want to see what it's like to eat inside the ride at Blue Bayou, make sure to check out my full video covering our family experience there. Spoiler alert, it's our favorite restaurant at Disneyland. And it's also the most popular for a reason. Next up, a lot of first-time guests are shocked to learn that this ride actually has 2 distinct drops. And depending on where you sit in the boat, you might get wet. But speaking of those drops, they're not just for thrills. You're physically moving downward so the boat can pass underneath the Disneyland railroad tracks.
Swallows ahead, and Davy Jones waiting for them. What don't they?
That was a little water. A little bit. Here's another one.
Now look closely at that headboard on the captain's bed in the treasure room. That single human skull is 100% real. It was donated by UCLA back in 1967. All the other skulls you see are fake, but that one is real.
You may not survive to pass this way again. Dead men tell no tale. No fear have ye of evil curses, says you. Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil...
Now keep an eye on this pirate skeleton right here. If you look backward as you pass him, he's no longer a skeleton. He's suddenly alive. This is the exact moment the ride transitions you out of the dead pirate caves and back when pirates were actually alive. Next is the massive town siege. If you haven't been to Disneyland in a while and you feel like this room looks different, you're right. It got a massive technical overhaul in 2006. And it's my favorite room in the entire ride. It's just so impressive. I'm like, I know Disney uses forced perspective a lot, but it feels huge in here.
That's happy. Well, I'll be second in the cave, Say this again.
Where be Captain Jack Sparrow? Speak up! Or do you fancy a swim with Davy Jones?
Don't tell him, Carlo.
Now that we're in town, keep your eyes peeled for Captain Jack Sparrow. He hides in the scenery exactly 3 times throughout the ride.
Anchor now, you swummies. What may I offer for these hearty heads?
Now we've reached the famous auction scene. The pirates are currently bidding on chickens, but original park fans know that up until 1997, they were actually auctioning off the town's women. But in 1997, Disney updated the scene to make it a bit more family-friendly.
What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears tell 'tis only me what's got the goods. Keep still. I'm studying.
Fun fact, see these townspeople? A lot of their faces were actually made using the exact same head mold as Abraham Lincoln from Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. It helps save on production costs. And if you haven't seen Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, be sure to check it out. Abraham Lincoln is the very first human animatronic ever. But now let's go back to Pirates of the Caribbean. Look to your right and you see the dog holding the keys. He was modeled after Walt Disney's actual family dog. Now, right before we head up the ramp to go back to the dock, look up. There are 3 barrels suspended overhead and they form a perfect hidden Mickey.
Yo, the pirates left for me. A toast to pirates and its many shiny rewards. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink up, me hearty yo ho.
Here is one final pro tip for your next trip to New Orleans Square. When the line splits at the entrance, always stay to the left. Even though Pirates is strictly a standby only line now, the right-hand queue is where VIP tours and accessibility parties merge at the front of the turnstiles. The left line bypasses that merge entirely, meaning it almost always moves faster, even if it looks longer. Tell me in the comments which scene of this ride is your favorite and which one of these little-known secrets surprised you the most. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified about upcoming videos about Disneyland and other fun places worth visiting in Southern California and beyond. See you next time.